What if I told you that 4 different FaZe Clan members had to check the dictionary just to come up with a name? Yes, as you've probably guessed by now, from FaZe Banks to FaZe Rain, none of these guys chose their names on random, even if their names seem quite unplanned. One particular FaZe member had 4 different names before sticking to one, and you'll be glad he changed them. In this video, I'm going to dive into how the members of FaZe Clan got their names and the stories behind them. This is Young Hustle. I break down the young hustlers all over the world, and so subscribe to keep up with FaZe. Now, let's get into it. FaZe Clan members have famously known online names like FaZe Temperrr, FaZe Apex, and FaZe Rain. They also, of course, have their real names, and their parents didn't come out being like, yep, you're gonna be called FaZe Apex. However, being part of FaZe Clan demands that you have a very cool name to go with it, and here we are. FaZe Clan, one of the biggest esports organizations ever, has over 35 content creators. Let's check out how most of them got their gamer tags. The first on our list is FaZe Apex. You know Apex, Alpha, being at the top and all that. Remember that guy I said had 4 different gamer tags before he went for one more and stuck with it? Yes, that's FaZe Apex. Born Yusuf Abdel Fattah, apologies if I pronounced that one wrong, FaZe Apex got his FaZe name from a computer class. Before we hear how and why, let's see what his 4 other names were. Yusuf started with the name Widowed Kid back in his early days of gaming. Now, I don't know how much sense that makes, but I guess he also thought about it a lot and then decided to change his tag. FaZe Apex then went for You Piece of Trash. So imagine he stuck with that. FaZe, You Piece of Trash, joining the lobby. Well, thank goodness he didn't. Apex then went for 2 more names of Revolt and then Atrocity before finally settling for Apex. Just to be sure, Yusuf checked the dictionary for the meaning and eventually stuck with what we know him as. For a guy who originally picked You Piece of Trash as a gamer tag, he's really come out on top. Next up is FaZe Rug, aka Brian Awadis. Again, you gotta tell me in the comments if this is pronounced wrong. Before going by Rug, he had the name O Rugrat. Brian was already a YouTube star, posting videos of pranks before joining FaZe Clan. This only grew his popularity, earning him over 3.3 billion views. He is probably the most popular FaZe member with 15.4 million YouTube subscribers. Next, we have FaZe Blaze. Blaze's real name is Lucas Mosing. Lucas, who recently didn't join the new FaZe $30 million mansion, previously went by the name Blaziken before. And if you want to see how FaZe afford a $30 million mansion, check out the other video I did with a link in the description. He picked a name from the character in the Pokemon series. You probably know that already, the guy who plays around with fire, kicks things, shoots fire. Having played Pokemon, Lucas picked Blaziken but soon changed his gamer tag to just Blaze, and it's probably a smart move for the copyright there. FaZe Rain comes next, aka Norden Shat. Norden started with the gamer tag React, but soon changed that to Rain, and actually before React he went with the name Trickshotting. Just that, just Trickshotting. Fair enough when you look at FaZe's backstory. He got the name Rain from a very close friend whose name is Rainbow. He took the first syllable and left out the second, and is another FaZe member who had to double check the meaning in the dictionary. That's how we got FaZe Rain, the member with a very interesting backstory and is now one of the biggest FaZe Clan members at just 23 years old. Next up is FaZe Adapt. Born Alexander Hamilton, FaZe Adapt previously went by the name Adapt. That's like with an H. He only changed that name because someone else was using it. Maybe there's a salty Adapt out there who could have been in FaZe. If not, we'd be stuck with calling him FaZe Adapt with the H. It's really weird to say. Other than being one of the first few YouTubers featured on MrBeast's channel, FaZe Adapt, like FaZe Rain, is one of the most popular FaZe members. Besides FaZe Adapt, we have FaZe Cheo, aka Jose de los Santos. For Cheo, picking a gamer tag was actually pretty easy. Cheo is like a nickname for Brazilians named Jose. Before joining FaZe Clan, they just called him Cheo, so when he joined, he just went by the name FaZe Cheo. Easy. Next up, FaZe Temperrr. Born Thomas Oliveira, Temperrr went by the name Joker, then switched to Lazy Temperrr before just going for Temperrr with the 3 R's because he wanted something original. Although he had to actually look up the word in the dictionary, I doubt at the time Temperrr with 3 R's even existed in the dictionary. Now though, with how famous he is and how successful FaZe is, might not be long before we see Temperrr with 3 R's in the dictionary. FaZe Cheo wasn't the only gamer who simply took his real name as his tag. The K brothers did too. FaZe Jarvis was born Jarvis K, so he just used his name. Pretty easy win there. No time to think too hard about a unique gamer tag. His brother too, FaZe K, real name is Fraser K or Fraser K. So like Cheo, not really needed to think too hard about this one. The guys just combined their first name or their last name and just put FaZe in front of it. Easy wins. Some of the other popular FaZe Clan members of course include FaZe Banks, whose real name is Richard Bengtson, FaZe J, Jason Eugene, FaZe Swag, the newly added FaZe member to the FaZe Clan club, who is Chris Lamberson, FaZe Nikan, Nikan Nadim, FaZe Sway, Josue Burgos, FaZe High Sky, Just Patrick, that's all I could find. There are other FaZe members, but you'll probably not know all of them. These guys are the ones making headlines. From FaZe Apex down to FaZe High Sky, the youngest member of the clan. Regardless, what do you guys think of these videos? These are all the names of the FaZe Clan members and the story behind how they got them. If I got these wrong, if you want to roast me on the pronunciation, please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this one. You'll also like some of the other videos I've done around FaZe. Check them out and I'll see you next time.